Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, so of course that means another ghost reactions video. I'm so sad that our Halloween spooky season videos are coming to an end. Today is the second to last video for October, so I will be posting one more on actual Halloween in my actual Halloween costume. So don't worry, we still have one more video coming up, but I'm so sad that October is unfortunately coming to a close. I had so much fun though, and I wanted to say thank you guys so much because this month alone you have shown me so much love. We're already at 87 subscribers, which is incredible. Our goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the year is looking better and better every day. So I want to say thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to me, and I hope you've been enjoying my videos as much as I have. I've had so much fun creating all of this content for you guys and for being able to release my creativity a little bit in my Halloween costumes. Like I've said dozens of times before, Halloween is definitely my favorite holiday, and October and fall is just my favorite time of year. So it means a lot that I was able to share it and celebrate it with you guys throughout this whole month. As you can see by today's costume, we are Wonder Woman. This is a costume that I've wanted to do for the longest time, ever since I was younger. I've always loved Wonder Woman. I grew up being a Justice League fan. I know that's kind of controversial to say now, especially because the live action DC movies are not the best. The Wonder Woman movie was really good though, and I do really like the Wonder Woman. I have not seen the second one, but I am a huge Wonder Woman fan. I loved watching the Justice League cartoon growing up with my cousin. I just do. I love it. So, and the original like old comic book / Justice League cartoon version Wonder Woman was always my favorite version of the costume. So I finally for this year decided to make the costume myself. If you want to see the full look of the costume, like with the belt, the bracelets, the bottoms, and everything, check out my Instagram. I will be posting the photos the same day that this video goes up, so if you want to see the full costume, please head over to my Instagram. The link will be in the description, and show it some love over there. I am obsessed with this costume. I love it so much. But anyways, without further ado, like I said, today is a ghost reaction video, so let's hop right into it. Alrighty friends, today we're watching top 5 scary ghost videos to spook ya from none other than Nuke's Top 5.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Church of the Dead. Paranormal investigators Jeff and Phil from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations are the first ghost hunting team to ever be allowed to explore and investigate the infamous Mount Fidget Church near Stansted, Mount Fidget, England.
Wow.
The church itself has stood for over 900 years and is surrounded by an ancient graveyard.
Ooh.
The burial ground is the final resting place for some entire families, as well as wealthy lords of the past and soldiers who perished in battle long ago in many different wars.
Interesting.
With hundreds of years of dark history, it's no surprise that the church is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors claim to hear sounds and voices, and a photo was captured of what appears to be 2 shadow figures sitting in one of the pews.
Oh wow.
The Mount Fidget Church was closed and abandoned in 1967. The Ghost Tech team sets up a few static cameras and sits down to ask some questions of any spirit that might be present. When Phil asks for a sign, something seems to answer.
Interesting.
Could you make yourself known, either by talking to us, shouting your name, or banging on something, or moving something? Could you do that now for me, please?
Oh, that straight up sounds like walking.
That was definitely footsteps.
Yeah.
There's no one else around here, not even outside. There's no one for a,
Here is the enhanced audio taken from our static cam facing the chancel.
Dude, those sound like proper footsteps. That's
That was
crazy.
definitely footsteps.
Yeah.
If you'd like to communicate with us, please do so. We don't mean you no harm or disrespect. Earlier on, we heard...
I couldn't really tell what they just heard. That one I'm a little,
We both hear a voice come from the opposite end of the church, but even after enhancing the distant voice, we cannot make out what is being said.
Okay.
Earlier on, we heard...
Okay. Pause. The footsteps were loud and clear. That, I feel like, is kind of undeniable for me. Like, I really can't come up with any justification as to why they would be hearing that loud of footsteps. But the voice, I don't know. Like, yeah, in the original one, I was like, oh, maybe that's, like, super muffled or something. I don't know. I feel like that, the noise could be chalked up to some kind of outside noise. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming that what they heard in person was probably a lot more, sounded more like an actual voice or something, and maybe just for our end, it doesn't seem very noticeable, but I don't know. That one I'm a little, I don't know about.
The two friends hear the sound of footsteps and a soft voice coming from somewhere inside the church. Later, as day turns to night, the team sets up static night vision cameras to continue recording. What happens next is truly bizarre.
I hope they catch some kind of figure or something.
Can you hear us?
I ask if any of the spirits can hear us, and we receive a response as there is loud banging as we enter the chancel. Here is the enhanced audio.
Can you hear us?
Pause. I don't know. I don't know, because the beat of the noise, the beat of the loud noise, to me, coincided with the way, like, with every move that the guy was making when he was walking was one of the beats of the noise that they heard. So to me, it kind of just sounds like the guy walking. I don't know about that one. I don't know. Maybe I feel like I'm feeling very skeptical today, but yeah, that noise I'm not 100% sure on. Let's hope that they have some more, like, interesting footage. I want to see, like, a shadow or something. That's the stuff that gets me. Like that first image.
We end our first session, and unknown to us at the time, our static cam 1 is capturing a shadow figure moving within the chapel.
Don't day. Where's she at? There's... Where am I looking? Oh! Oh!
A loud sound can be heard, and their static camera captures the shadow moving in and out of sight in one corner. Now, it's worth mentioning that investigators Jeff and Phil are far away and walking in the opposite direction. So whatever this shadow is, it couldn't have been cast by either of them. Now, this story doesn't stop there, because the Ghost Tech guys aren't the only ones who seem to have captured strange paranormal evidence at the Mount Fidget Church. A little over a year ago, 42-year-old Stephen Regoli was hit by a train and lost his life near the old Mount Fidget Church.
Oh my god.
A hiker captured something on camera near the train tracks. Something downright chilling.
Oh no. Oh no.
A terrifying pale translucent figure can be seen drifting through the air on a path near the church. So, could it be that the Mount Fidget Church is truly haunted? Did Jeff and Phil capture evidence of spirits that still walk the church grounds? Let me know what you think.
Okay. So the shadow that the two of them caught in the church, that looks like an actual person's shadow. Now, obviously, we can't see where they are in like connection to when this was being recorded. So we're kind of just taking Nuke and the two guys' word for it that they aren't anywhere, nearby for it to be one of their shadows. But I will say that legitimately looks like a shadow, and it looks like the shape of a person. So I can't really come up with something, and the way it was moving, it doesn't look like the light was casting on something else to be mistaken for a man's shadow. So that's pretty compelling. Like I said, beyond the fact that we obviously cannot verify where both of them were to say whether or not they, possibly accidentally created this shadow. But the second image that the one guy caught, as compelling as it looks, like as incredible as it looks insane. I don't know why, but something about it is making me go like, is this real? Like, I don't know, because you can see the guy's eyes. It's a very obvious head and shoulders, and even it almost looks like the guy's arms are spread out to his side, very interesting. He's taking up a lot of space. I don't know how to feel about that one. It's almost too perfect of a capture, you know what I mean? I feel like that is what I would argue is what probably the most ideal fake clip looks like, where it looks almost like it could be something created in a movie or just as a hoax. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost too perfect.
The Tower of Terror. In what's supposed to be the happiest place on Earth, an ominous mock grand hotel towers above the awestruck, happy crowd below. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror in Disney's California Adventure Park is a free-fall ride that's dedicated to the popular TV show, The Twilight Zone.
I was actually just in Disneyland. I had so much fun. It's funny because all of the videos before today's video, I pre-filmed before I left for my trip. And then I went to Disneyland, and so when I came back, I had to film this one and the one that's going up on Halloween. But yeah, I was just there, and I had so much fun, guys. Oh my gosh. And also, in case anyone that isn't aware, in Disneyland in Anaheim in California, or in the California Adventure Park, I should say, the Hollywood Tower of Terror ride is actually now the Guardians of Galaxy ride. However, the one in Disney World in Florida, that one I believe is still the Tower of Terror. It's still themed as Tower of Terror. But the Guardians of the Galaxy one is so cool. And if you guys ever get to go to Disneyland around Halloween time, I don't know how often since they turned it into Guardians of the Galaxy they've been doing this, but for Halloween after 3 p.m. they turn the ride into a more a Monsters Unleashed type of Halloween themed of the Guardians of the Galaxy ride, and it's so fun and it's so cool. So if you get to go next year, I'm assuming they'll probably do it again next year, but if you get to go on it both before they turn it into the if you go in the beginning half of the day, do it before when it's the regular ride, and then do it after they change it to the Monsters Unleashed or whatever it's called. It's so worth it and it's so cool. But I was just there and I had so much fun. I just had to mention that.
Now, over the years, the Tower of Terror attraction became known for one particularly creepy real-life ghost story. It is said that a Disney cast member suddenly suffered a massive heart attack and passed away while welcoming guests onto the ride.
Oh no!
Many visitors and employees claim to have seen his ghost and have reported random noises and flickering of the lights, even when the ride is not in operation. Sam Worth was visiting the park and recorded videos to capture the fun trip with his family. To his surprise, he also captured something he did not expect at the Tower of Terror.
Bro. Is he gonna be in a window or something? Hold up.
A strange translucent apparition can be seen on one of the levels at the Tower of Terror. Now, many of Sam's viewers believe the figure to simply be another hologram on the ride. But I looked through hours of footage of this ride on YouTube and I have not found any evidence of there being a hologram at this particular spot on the ride. In fact, this is the area on the ride where a picture is taken of the guests.
True. Yes. And it's still like that. It's still, you open it and it takes a picture, even as the Guardians ride. So, I guess...
So the creepy apparition remains a mystery.
Interesting.
But Sam isn't the only one who captured bizarre footage on the Tower of Terror. In this next video, a maintenance man is doing a routine safety and quality check on the Disney ride. He's completely alone. Or is he? The uncut footage is over 2 minutes long, but to save time, I just cut the video down to the spookiest parts.
Hold on, pause. I think it's hilarious that this man is with a clipboard on the Tower of Terror ride, and it's, if you've never been on it, it's one of those kind of like drop type of rides where you're in the elevator and it like brings you up and drops you down like a bunch of times at different heights and whatever. So it's just hilarious to me that this guy is literally sitting there with a clipboard and he's like falling around and whatever, and with no expression on his face too. Like, that's so fucking funny. But I'm assuming a ghost is about to appear next to him somewhere. Oh. I don't know if they're trying to say that the glares is like a person sitting with them. Like 3 seats down from him.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
A bizarre figure appears on a seat behind the maintenance man, but it's only visible for less than a second. 3/20ths of a second to be exact. The figure then moves 2 seats away right next to the oblivious worker, and it appears 2 more times. Again, I checked to make sure that there are no hologram effects in place in the seating area, and there are none. Also, the hologram effects that appear on the ride show multiple characters, and none of them are seated as these figures appear to be. So it seems very unlikely that this would be a reflection. So just what is this?
I will say, like I was describing to you, I saw the one sitting in the same row as him a few seats down. I didn't notice the one right behind him. And the one right behind him is straight up a face. My only issue, and I know, like, as he said, unless it's some kind of weird light reflection, I'm tempted to say, oh yeah, like obviously this might be a ghost then. But it's hard to say because the literal premise of this ride is having ghosts there showing up. I would hope if Disney had some kind of like, you know, they set up ghosts to appear in the seating, more people would either know about it or some kind of article would come out talking about it. You know, even just talking about how fun it is. But the fact that he couldn't find anything, I'm just kind of like, I don't have an explanation either, you know? Like, I didn't know that an employee died there, and that's so crazy. Like, and especially the one on, like, where it looks like the guy's sitting there on the actual, like, level. Now, like I said, for around Halloween time, they changed up the ride. So depending on when this video was taken, who's to say that maybe around Halloween time they didn't do it maybe this one time, or maybe to, like, you know, play it up a little bit. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I will say that that's really freaky. And I feel so bad that the guy died. And if he is haunting there, I mean, I hope he's having a good time, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one.
Attachment. Paranormal investigator Jordan from the YouTube channel Paranormies says that he believes some dark, angry spirit has attached itself to him after one of their investigations.
Oh no, that's no good.
Back during an investigation at a haunted church in Canada, Jordan and fellow investigator Johnny accidentally let go of a Ouija board planchette without saying goodbye. Which legend around the board says that you're never supposed to do. Jordan says that with every paranormal investigation since, something seems to be surrounding him.
We saw
and even
this
physically
one.
attacking him.
We saw that one that they showed briefly with the laser grid. Remember, it was in, I think, 2 or 3 videos ago, or actually it was probably longer ago than that. But the shadow moving over to him, but it wasn't like the laser grid wasn't actually showing up on whatever was moving. I remember that one. It was very, very interesting. So, poor guy.
Even more disturbing, the entity seems to have followed him home. The investigator has experienced trouble sleeping, continuously waking up throughout the night, and he says he feels drained of energy each day.
Oh, no.
One night, Jordan wakes up in what he believes to be a state of sleep paralysis, and he sees a woman with long dark hair watching him from his bedroom door. The woman disappears, but since then Jordan says he has seen the woman many times from the corner of his eye. Disturbed by what's happening to him, he decides to spend a few nights in his parents' RV, away from his home and family. He wants to confirm once and for all if a strange presence is truly attached only to him. It did not go well.
Oh, no.
The first night, nothing much happens, but the second night, Jordan begins to hear something very frightening.
Is it the whistling? What is that? What is that? It sounds like, it reminds me of like, you know, like a spirit box? It sounds like a spirit box. Oh, well, it just stopped all of a sudden. Oh, he got a fireplace. Bro, I love me a fireplace. I miss having a fireplace so much.
I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but I've been hearing that all night. I can barely get to sleep.
A strange, unexplained static sound seems to resonate throughout the entire RV, and Jordan is unable to pinpoint exactly where the noise is coming from. It almost sounds like a voice is trying to break through the static.
Like a spirit
and
box.
the next night, it just gets worse.
Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, bitch. Oh, that. Oh, bitch. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, guys, the full body chills. Oh, something is in there. No, ma'am. No, sir. Oh, the full body chills are coming in.
Who is that?
Dude. I would have just left. The minute that happened, I would have just left.
Hello?
Dude, I'd be so scared that you're gonna open it and that lady that he's been seeing is just gonna be in there. Like, I don't know. Like some horror movie stuff where like she's just there or she shows up in the mirror. Something crazy, you know?
Why are you following me?
Oh, it said something's being thrown. I thought that was the light switch, to be honest.
Anybody in there?
Dude, it is so dark. It is so dark. Sir, you need to turn a light on. Thank you. Oh, bro, if something fucking moves, like the bed, he should have left that light on. I meant the bed sheet, not the bed, but you know what I mean. Ugh! Why do you have bells hanging from your cabinet, sir?
After his terrifying experiences in the RV, Jordan returns home. But back at his house, his little dog Zeus seems to be very disturbed by something Jordan can't see. Jordan picks up his camera and begins to film.
What's wrong?
Dude, we've
Something
talked
there?
about this. Pets know. Pets see this stuff. Oh, he's like whimpering. He is so cute.
Is this what's going on?
Little Zeus sees something and jumps back in fear. What happens next is downright chilling.
Oh no, don't hurt the dog. Don't hurt the dog. Don't hurt the dog.
Hello?
Bitch. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. What? That music just fucked me up, man. No. Object was thrown against the window? Did he just see something?
Why are you following me?
Dude. Dude. Oh, that was a
Who are
growl.
you? Who are you?
Dude. He is brave, bold.
This sounds so... I'm done with this.
Dude, you better grab that dog. Grab Zeus. Zeus! He's leaving him. No.
In the reflection of the window, Jordan sees someone or something staring back at him from around the hallway corner. He quickly pans around, but no one there. When he walks into the hallway, he hears a growl, and the bathroom door swings open and a bath towel falls to the floor. This is when Jordan has just had enough for a while, and decides to leave and stay over at the home of friend and fellow investigator Johnny. So what do you think is happening to Jordan?
Dude.
Could something dark and sinister truly be stalking him? Let me know in the comments.
Dude. That is terrifying. Oh my god. I still feel so bad that he left Zeus there though. Like, come on. You should have brought him with you. Although I guess I can only hope that the poor dog like does not get antagonized by this ghost. But that was scary. I didn't see anything that was very obvious, like any strings or anything. The only one that I was like, the bells, like I mentioned, like why the fuck you have bells hanging from your cabinet like that? And since he was facing one way and the bells were behind him, he technically could have just knocked them without us seeing. But the rest of it, the doors moving, the towel falling, the dog acting up, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I didn't see any strings attached to the doors unless he had someone very well hidden and was able to, like, you know, get around it. But and then the dog acting up. We've talked about this, guys. I definitely believe that like pets and kids can definitely see stuff that we might not be able to see. So if your pet or your kid is telling you in one way or another that some ghost thing is up in your house, you better believe them, because I'm not taking any chances. And that was scary. And I didn't even notice at the time the head peeking around the corner, so I guess that makes sense how he then knew to go into that hallway, because he thought he saw something. That's terrifying. I know he does this for a living, so he wasn't afraid to like go looking, but I would have pieced out so quickly.
The man who wasn't there. Paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall received a video from a man that says he captured something very disturbing in a quiet Japanese
We've
neighborhood.
seen a lot of stuff
It's
in this
late at
channel
night and no
before.
one is around when the man spots something strange going on with a swing set in a nearby park. He's a little freaked out and believes he might be experiencing something paranormal. So he places his work phone on top of a tall playset and sets it to record. He then takes his personal phone and films as he approaches the swing set.
Okay. Oh. Dude, this is like a classic horror movie example right here. Seeing a swing moving, but not just like the wind, in like a way where only someone could be pushing it.
A single swing is violently swaying back and forth. But that's not all the anonymous man has captured, because his work phone recorded something absolutely terrifying.
Hold up. No
The
way.
dark, creepy figure of a man can be seen standing motionless in front of a tree. Now, what makes this footage so disturbing is that, as you can see, the other phone didn't capture anyone standing there at all. Could it be that the park is haunted and a dark spirit apparition was caught on camera? What do you think?
Okay, as creepy as that is, and especially since he has the two cameras recording, my only issue is that with the like bigger view footage, that is the clearest fucking shadow I've ever seen. Ghost or not, like even just a regular shadow, that was clear. Like clear. You know what I mean? I don't know. And yes, like it was slightly transparent, so you could still see the grass or whatever it is right behind him. I've never seen a shadow caught on camera that clear, like that, like no blurry edges, like no difference in lighting across the entire body. Really? I don't know. It's creepy. Don't get me wrong. And like I said, the fact that he has the two different angles does make it creepier. But it definitely looks like something someone could have edited. You know? Like they just put in... Because it's also not moving. It's literally just standing there. So all you had to do was put in a PNG of a shadow man, make it a little bit transparent, and put it into the video. In one spot. Because it's also not like the camera was moving to... It's a stationary camera with a stationary shot with a man that is also stationary. So, still creepy though.
The orphanage.
Alright, number 1.
Paranormal investigator Luis Manuel Mote and cameraman Odin set out to explore an abandoned orphanage in the middle of a forest. Many children lost their lives here under very strange circumstances. And then others who stayed here claimed to experience terrifying paranormal activity. The large buildings of the orphanage were eventually all just abandoned. Luis and Odin begin to explore the orphanage grounds and they start to hear some very strange things.
Oh, there's like 2 camera shots, so I don't know where to look.
¿Escuchaste? Uy.
Ooh, that was like a cry? Or like a moan? Ooh. Oh, there it goes again. That's scary.
A creepy moan can be heard coming from somewhere on the property. Luis and Odin are a bit freaked out by the bizarre sound but continue to explore. That's when things take a terrifying turn.
As always.
Ese centro, ¿para qué lo ocuparían?
Oh, so what did they use the area in the middle for? Yeah, it's like rocks in a circle. Do you think someone performed a ritual there? Even if that wasn't its original purpose, someone probably did, you know?
¿Para qué lo ocuparán todo este rollo, güey?
It says, who knows what they used this for?
Ah, no inventes, Odin,
Oh my god, Odin.
Te juro que entró...
There's someone inside that building? Wait, where? Did I miss it? I must have missed it.
The investigators spot someone or something walking past a window right in front of them.
Oh yeah.
They run inside, but there's no one there.
Oh.
After a long night of exploring, Luis and Odin decide to call it a night and head home. After many requests from their viewers, the Terror Alex Streamo team decide to go back to the orphanage one more time. And this time, the unexplained terrifying activity only seems to intensify.
Oh no. Dude, that was straight up a kid's laugh.
Bestia,
Luis and Odin feel like something might be watching them from the darkness. Even though they feel surrounded by an entity that they can't see, they continue exploring.
Bro, okay, after that scream, y'all should have just, like, left, maybe? But, I mean, I know they're investigating for a reason, they came back again, but, like, you hear a scream like that, and you're like, let's stay, let's look around some more.
They walk through a field to get to another building. They both see something that makes their blood run cold.
Okay, they see something, so... Oh! Oh my gosh!
Vi pasar a alguien ahí en...
It almost looks like someone dressed in white is walking through the building on the hill in front of them. They hurry to the structure to investigate, but find nothing.
Bro.
However, as they walk out of the building and look down the hill in front of them, they encounter another chilling surprise.
No.
Mira, Odin. Dime, Luis. Aquí, mira. Sí, lo estoy
What
viendo.
the hell?
No inventes.
What the fuck was...
¿Sí lo tienes? Sí, lo agarré abajo. No inventes, güey.
What the fuck? Yo, that looked like a mist, like, squiggling across the ground. Like, it looked bigger than a snake. But it didn't move like an animal. And there's, like, nothing
Hasta se movió las ramas.
there.
Se vio cómo se subió aquí, Odin.
Climb up.
Sí.
It was
Pero estas ramas se movieron.
A strange, elongated, trailing white shape seems to float across the field and disappear into the bushes. Again, the friends run over to investigate but find no sign of what they captured on camera. So, did Luis and Odin record video evidence of some of the paranormal activity that drove everyone away from the orphanage? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Ooh, see, I don't think that's a hoax because that's so weird. And then they would have had to have like people dressed up and go in those buildings and only move at like very specific times. I don't know. It wasn't very clear images too, so you know, that does make me kind of believe it because it's like not, you know, it doesn't look straight up just like a regular ass person just there waiting to get caught, you know what I mean? But at the same time, they were, I don't know if it's just because they've seen some shit, so they're like, they do not get fazed easily, but they didn't seem too like scared. They were more like excited and were like going after stuff. I feel like you would think most people would be at least a little hesitant at first and be like, oh my god, wait, is there somebody like here? Like, especially after that scream, dude. But then again, I also know that I just wouldn't be able to handle any of this stuff. So, who am I to really judge? Alrighty, my friends, but that is today's video. Let me know what you guys thought of all of these different clips. I'll be honest, I don't know if I was just in a very skeptical mood today or if all of this stuff just wasn't really hitting for me, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like most of this stuff was hoaxes. There were some, like for example, the paranormal investigator who seems like he's being haunted. Some of the stuff with the doors closing I really can't explain, but some stuff like the shadow man in the park, I'm a little like, yeah, that looks like something somebody could have faked. Like, it looks like a hoax. But like I said, these are all my opinions, so please let me know what you guys think down below. Which one was your favorite clip, or one that really just kind of caught you off guard and made you question everything. Otherwise, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and you subscribe down below. We are so close to hitting our 100 subscriber goal for the end of the year, and it would mean so much to me if you would hit that subscribe button and help your girl out so we reach 100 subscribers. Once again, as I always say, if you like my costume, make sure you go over to my Instagram and show it some love. Let me know. Hype a girl up in the comments. Get excited. We have our last video of the Halloween season coming up on Halloween this Sunday, so set your reminders. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. And if you're going to be celebrating Halloween either tonight or tomorrow, since Halloween is on a Sunday this year, make sure you have a really safe but happy, fun time. But stay safe out there, my friends. But like I said, per usual, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.